Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tiny Table 3. We are here with Milo and Neil.
Heyo.
Say hi, Milo.
Hi, thanks for
muted?
noticing.
Are you muted? You just
No,
messing
I'm
with
not. Am I muted? I'm not muted.
Okay.
Hey, don't do that to me. That's bringing back PTSD.
Okay, so we are, well, number one, we're celebrating Comic-Con 2025, which I think only I'm going to, but
Have you celebrated it? Because I don't celebrate it anymore.
there's not much
feel
going on. There's not much going on. I'm going to bring today what we're talking about. We're going to bring the only three things that really look any bit interesting at Comic-Con this year, which is Alien Earth, Tron Ares, and the Hail Mary Project. And whether or not we're excited about any of these things is the question. Let's start with probably the one that's least on everyone's radar, which is the Hail Mary Project, which doesn't come out till next year, by the way. But we're all talking about it because it's showing up during the Superman trailers. It's a long trailer. It's a what's that?
No, it is a long trailer for some reason. I remember seeing it, and then when the release date came out, I was like, "That was fucking long time from now."
Long
That's what I
time.
mean. That 3-minute trailer.
It's long, and it's like it covers what I would think most of the movie, like all the stuff that would make you go, "Wow!" You'd be surprised in the movie theater. It's in the trailer.
Pretty much, I agree.
Ryan Gosling is beautiful. That's all I.
He's a new Black Panther, by the way. Just he is. I swear to God.
Is that a
he's
real thing?
not.
Yes, he is,
joke.
because in the comics, Black Panther had like an illegitimate son who was white, and now he's a new Black Panther. I'm not. I know. I'm always joking around, but Google it right now. It's true. He's the next Black Panther.
Hold on. I thought that was a meme. I didn't think that was real.
No, because people were like, "What?" And then it's like comic book accurate, and that's actually a thing.
Okay,
I don't mean to derail this entire podcast. I'm sorry, but
no. Okay, well, I'm glad you said it because now we're going to get 1 million views. That's the only thing I can say.
It's a lie.
no, it's not.
Neil, oh my God. Okay, no, stay focused.
It's been debunked. Let's just move on.
This is supposed to be a hot take episode. We're moving, so stick with Hail Mary Project. Okay, so what we're doing here, right? We're trying to decide are we excited about any of these things. Comic-Con's known for previews, right? So we go there to see what's coming up, even though no studios are showing up this fucking year. But this is what's coming up. Excited for the Hail Mary Project, the latest Ryan Gosling. Is there any reason like that made you go, I want to see this? Any excitement level at all?
They put that part in the trailer, so I wasn't excited anymore. There's a literal scene that I think gives away like the biggest part of that movie. I'm not going to say it because Neil hasn't watched it, and he said that.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
Yeah. Go, well, again, like so, my entry is at like a 7-8 right now. But specifically, like you guys said, because I was told by my friend Ken to not watch the trailer. So, like, go ahead, spoil it away. Like, just wreck me. Go for it. Fuck me up.
It looks good. It looks very expensive. It looks very well made. But he makes it out there, and there is an alien already there, alien spacecraft.
Face.
So you said that you've read the first like 11 chapters. Are you at that point in the story?
Well, because because what I normally do when we do these, I do a little research.
Dang, that was a hit piece right there.
What? But I'm like, so I'm gonna do. So I grabbed Andy Weir again. You guys are The Martian, whatever.
Yeah.
He is not a good writer. So come at me. We can use the views. He's not. And I'm like, look, I'm going to look at the novel that this thing is based on, which I did. It's exactly like all his stuff, which is basically characters talking, explaining science the whole time.
So he's like Michael Crichton, but drier.
Yes,
like Dan Brown without the.
It's like Michael Crichton with more science, actual science. It's more like Tom Clancy without the writing ability.
Because I read
so he's an instruction manual.
It is. dude. But the premise is ridiculous, and it's like, and like through even into the book, and it's like, okay, so it's a middle school teacher who was a scientist who wrote a paper on there not being, um, that life can form without water. That was like this paper he wrote, and it was upheaval in science. And I'm like, number one, that is not something that would cause upheaval, because scientists have thought about that. That's number one. Um, and then that they would find this guy that wrote one paper, and now he's a middle school teacher that is the only guy that they could send off to space. It's so dumb. Again, the novel spends a lot of time trying to explain away why he went, and there's a lot of like, I'm not an astronaut, even in the book, I'm not qualified, even in the book. And there's always like little, the author, he contrives to make him like reasonably understood why. Where'd you go, Jose?
I just got to plug in my charger, and I don't want my screen to be empty. So hold on. I'm listening though. I'm right here.
Quality.
Totally forgot about it. Hey, this is part of live production, man.
Isn't that premise not parallel, but kind of similar to Interstellar, where like Matthew McConaughey, I forgot what his like normal. Well, actually no, because he actually went with qualified scientists and astronauts.
Yeah, it's like Interstellar without the
Quality.
you know, um, again, it's kind of a fun read. It's a neat premise. It's this idea that there's like like basically like an infection, like there's a microorganism that is basically infecting stars. And so and again, it's a neat premise, and they do that. They explore it. But man, it's so much of like every minute, every action is just explaining like, let's do a math problem together.
Well, have you seen The Martian? It's the same thing. I never saw it, but I saw parts of it, and it's basically like, let me explain to you how I built a greenhouse on Mars.
It
And
is.
I'm like, okay. I mean, I have friends who liked it a lot, so maybe it's just not the type of writing. I don't enjoy. Like, I read Michael Crichton, but I didn't read. I haven't actually read any of the Jurassic Park novels, believe it or not. I
Jurassic
read
Park, the book
one.
is great. Two is bad.
Yeah.
I
Lost
read
Lost World, whatever is
Yeah,
not. Yeah.
that's where
I
it's
read a Michael Crichton where someone has like a clone baby or something, then he gives everybody jaundice or something. I don't really remember the book that well, but
I
I
can't.
read it for like a physiology class, so I had to read a book that had science in it and then talk about how science affected the plot. I don't know, but it was fun to read, even though it was like
Yes.
not his famous book.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So, and any excitement for this thing at all?
Well, I'll tell you this as a final like thing, footnote on the whole thing. For me, it all depends on the aliens you said that he meets or runs into or whatever that is.
They're very cool in the book, so I'm curious to see. Yeah.
That okay, that's my thing is like what's there? Are they like what happened to me? That's the tipping point is in terms of like, is this gonna get interesting or stupid? And then like that's to me, I mean again, you know more than I do because you read the book or at least a lot of it. So it depends on what happens at that point. If they're good, if they're bad, how they interact, what happens from that point on, because I feel like that's gonna be like the
I,
uh the
I
thing that matters.
agree. And if they stick with the book, it may be good. But I think Arrival already kind of owned that one. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, very good.
So how
saw
about
the
this?
trailer.
What would you need, Kurt, in the movie, or maybe the second trailer to get interested in it? Like, what would you need to see?
I think they showed too much, to be honest.
Mm.
To be absolutely honest, the trailer is so well produced that
Seems like a short movie,
I will see it
short
anyway.
film.
Because I
Huh.
mean, there's immediately obvious changes that both concern me and make me more interested. Because the book there, it makes more sense because there was more than just this guy, one guy being sent. There were other crew members. I won't say any more than that.
Oh, and
And
the
it,
movie just makes it one?
that's what it feels like,
That's what it
maybe
seems
not,
like. Yeah.
but that's what it made. But
Huh.
I'll spoil it. In the book, I'll just say this. He's the reason why he's alone, but he didn't start off that way. But But
Oh.
it is true he does wake up from a coma because they put you into a coma so you can travel that far, and it affects his memory. So the story is him kind of going, okay, so he's slowly remembering, where am I? What was I doing? Why am I here? So
This sounds like this would be an amazing TV series of like 15 episodes
it would be
where you're gonna
better.
really like get into it and chew it up versus like a 2 hour movie.
It would be better suited. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Milo, you excited at all? No, that's
I saw the trailer before. I don't even think I saw it before Superman. I think
oh,
I saw it before Jurassic Park.
oh yeah, maybe what? Yeah, maybe that's maybe.
So I thought it looked okay. It wasn't anything I was super excited about. I mean, again, like the whole, I don't know, maybe I'm kind of burned down on space travel. I feel like every movie lately has been space travel or like time travel in space. Like it's a combination of those things. Um, and I'm kind of, I don't know. I also saw that it had a very, actually speaking of Interstellar, I felt like the cinematography was kind of similar.
Yeah, I
It had
yeah,
that like weird darker tone
it's
kind
not.
of
Yeah,
lighting stuff. And it seems like they're trying to go for quirky comedy too.
the book is from first person, and it is kind of a quirky character. You know, uh,
So I don't really do well with those characters. To me, they come off very like everything's gonna be kind of a joke, and I'm not
I
into
bet you they're going to lean into the comedy. I
probably. So that's kind of why I'm not 100% on board because everything's a one-liner nowadays. I'm kind of over that too. But
okay.
we'll
So
see. I'll probably see it anyways because I have an AMC pass. So
there you go.
we'll
Okay,
see.
so we're all very mediocre on this one. Okay,
Yeah. I'm a super excited six.
okay. So let's. I'm at
Enthusiastic six.
I'm at a hard five, and I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
I
Okay,
was
so
at a hard five last night, so
dude, a hard five for me is a good day.
It was
Um,
a 2 and a 3.
okay, Tron Ares.
I'm confused.
Yes,
Very
that's
confused.
perfect. That's
Because I
perfect.
tried to watch, unlike some people, I tried to do research before I come on and do the thing. I tried to watch Tron Legacy again.
Oh no,
And at the end of it, I don't mind Tron Legacy. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I
I
get
don't.
that like his whole thing was the ISOs manifested in the machine, and they're like he brings her back into the real world, though, right? So um, that's kind of where that movie ends. So he brings Olivia Wilde because he wants to bang her into the real world. We all know that's why
You're
he brought
selling it
her.
to me.
And then Clue gets deleted, and Tron fights for the user, and Jeff Bridges stays in the machine. Right? That's
Right.
how I remember. All right. So in this new one, they're like, okay, I don't see Olivia Wilde anywhere. I don't see anybody else. So I'm like, okay, I don't get that. But then the guy, I saw the new trailer today, and he says that like he's building these guys out
Yeah.
of something, but there are
It's
also
the
scenes
old
where they're
super.
in,
It's the super soldier trope.
yeah, but they're
Ah,
also in the machine sometimes. Like the scenes are cut. Like I don't know if that was what was confusing you too, Neil, but there's scenes where they're in the machine, like he's in the system because Jeff Bridges is there, like in the system, but
right.
then he's also not in the system and
I'm
people don't seem that concerned about it anymore. Like he's like, I'll build you something, and then he's just using his light cycle. I don't know how that works in the real world. That's
I'm
confusing.
I'm guessing that Jared Leto's character, who's the super soldier, like we need another one of those, um, is his existence is in the virtual realm, and that's where he's talking to Flynn. So he's in there. But then this, I don't know, I'm guessing the evil corporate guy is the guy that's bringing the multiple, like we need multiple Jared Letos, by the way. Fuck you guys. One was enough, but now he's a super soldier that can just kind of replicate, and I'm guessing is going to go awry.
What's confusing about that though is there's scenes where he gets deleted, like in the real world.
Yeah.
So, and then they're like, I'll just rebuild him. So is he? if he's a program in the system, but he gets deleted in the real, like, I don't get that shit. Like, they got to explain that to me because I don't get it. Because if he's deleted in the real world, technically the host that was hosting his program is deleted. And then Jeff Bridges tells him, oh, he's a program that wants to live. All of the programs that wanted to live, Clue wanted to live, and Tron wanted to live. I don't get what the big thing was that. So I'm very confused as to, I don't know. I'll let Neil talk, but
Yeah,
why he's confused. But that's where I'm at.
you tell me.
No, I didn't see any Sam or Cora, and so I was like, that's coming. I was like, is this a reboot or a prequel? I didn't know where this kind of landed, and then I didn't understand how Jeff Bridges is still involved after everything. Um, and so I kind of, when I was watching the trailer, I was like, you know what? I'm not meant to know that, so I'm gonna just like file, save as, save, put it in a different folder, and then I think that the one trailer I saw was just basically like a tone, vibe, aesthetic slideshow. Like this is what the movie's gonna feel like, and then that's it. And so that's kind of all I know. And I was like, okay, I can get into headspace of what this is supposed to be. But in terms of like the specifics and the plot, I was kind of looking for some sort of like flag posts or something to kind of grab onto. Like, oh, okay, I get where this is supposed to be, or I know where this is going. But it was so like obtuse and convoluted, but I think intentionally. So
Yeah,
yeah, I have no expectations, high or low. I just kind of like, oh, it's another Tron
Hey,
movie. Let's find
I
out.
will say this: it's doing the opposite of Hail Mary, and where I don't know what the fuck is going on. So when I go see
Instead of
this
too
movie,
much.
also
I
there's that random cop character. I have no idea what purpose she plays in the whole movie because she just gets on the bike,
that's
and that's the
right.
only scene I've seen her do anything. The other one, she just looks up, and that thing shoots all the rockets.
Yes.
I don't know what, but yeah, and it seems like there's more than just
Oh
Jared Leto.
yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
it looks beautiful. I mean, the one thing I do like is like the giant battle bot things,
Yeah,
like
that
going through the
just over the
street. That
yeah.
I'm totally on board for that. It looked great. And the light cycles, zooming around the city, cutting that police car in half. It looks really good. Nothing about the story really has got me excited.
Well, I guess the other thing that's confusing is it's not just Jared Leto. So if it was just Jared Leto replicating himself as like an army, obviously that would be really annoying. And we get another 30 Seconds to Mars album as the soundtrack. But it's like a woman and like, because
Right.
she's like a program too. She has the new trailer shows her more. So I'm like, okay, so there's another program who's not him. And then there's these other ones that are in the real world too. But in the corporate bad guy speech, which also represents Chat GPT and all the other things that everybody's complaining about, he only talks about Ares. So I'm really
Yeah.
that's also confusing. So I don't get it.
Okay. Well,
I do have an AMC pass, so I'm gonna go see it anyways. But
do we need was it 81 when the first one came out? Do we need another Tron? Or should we just like,
No, I have a feeling what they're doing is what they did with Star Wars episode 7, 8, 9, which is let's just let's continue the story, but we'll introduce a new set of characters to kind of hand it off to, and then the movies going forward are going to be about these new characters. We're just going to slowly make you guys forget about the legacy characters, legacy, and yeah, I think they're just trying to like get another chapter of Tron going, some inertia going, because I don't, as much as I've enjoyed the Tron movies, like they're completely, to me anyway, they're completely forgettable. Like
oh,
I forget like,
yeah,
2 days later, I'm like, I don't know. There was some pew pews and some blue lights, and it was cool. I don't regret seeing it, but I couldn't tell you what happened. But yeah,
yeah,
I think they're just trying to like start another chapter of the Tron
yeah. The first
world.
one's fine. Was it oh God, I forgot the name of the bad guy.
Master Computer.
Yeah, Master Computer, but there's an actual like character that was actually
I
great.
don't I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
But they have a different actor for obviously.
The first one is buried in a lot of nostalgia because if you watch the first one, it's a lot of talking, like a
It
lot of
is.
talking.
It is. Yeah.
So it's like people explaining computers to you. But I got
Yeah.
back then, it actually made sense because people didn't really know what computers were.
Yeah, we're right
So
back to Hail Mary Project and Andy Weir.
yeah, Well, yeah,
I
I
don't really
mean,
know
but
what
back
math
it
is.
made sense back then when you didn't know what the technology was, and people were like, "I've never really worked on a computer."
Yeah.
Tron Legacy was just like, let's see how much. It was basically a showcase of what Disney can do with their special effects.
Yeah.
So Daft Punk was like, "Can we make an album?" And then this one, I feel honestly, if they didn't put Tron in the title, I'd be more on board. I'd be like,
Yeah,
"It's
if it was
not
just
even a
called Aries or
yeah."
something.
I mean, and it would have been
Yeah.
like a Tron universe film or something like in small, and they didn't really talk. That probably would have sold it to me more because I feel like people are forgetting Tron is an actual character,
Yeah.
and
Oh, it.
Tron is not in the movies anymore.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah. No, that hasn't been for a while, man.
He's at the end of Legacy
Yeah.
where
Dude,
he like
that's
remembers who
right.
he is.
Oh wow.
But
God.
yeah, so I just and again like it's
Okay.
You know what?
corporation bad, Chat GPT good.
I'll tell you what they should reboot, not to take us off subject, but The Last Starfighter. I'd be down for that.
Dude, I've been waiting for
Uh,
years.
I'd be on board for that.
I'm
Give me that.
totally
Give me
that
that.
is so good and so bad in so many ways. Okay, so what's our excitement level for Tron Ares? Is it are we still stuck at the 5 mark for this thing?
I'm
I'll
an
put it
enthusiastic 6.
I'll put it at a 7 just because I'm so confused that I'm like I'll go see it. I'm confused enough to be intrigued enough
Dude,
to genuinely want to go see it.
I'll tell you what, I've never felt bad. I've never regretted watching one. So I'll, I mean, that was a 2 for 2. So I'll give it a shot. Let's see.
yeah, I think I'm a I don't know, maybe a 6. I'll go with the solid 6 with you.
A Disney Plus streaming movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the AMC pass, so I'm gonna have to stream this. Okay, let's
I
get on.
mean, you'll be getting on those Disney Plus Tron shows that come out after because we all know that's where it's going.
Oh my God, please God, no. All right, so let's get on to the one thing that I'm actually excited for. Alien Earth. Your Ridley Scott's classic 1979 masterpiece, absolutely perfect film. We got James Cameron's perfect aliens. Actually, recently, because we were having a discussion with another on another program about aliens. I rewatched all those damn films, and they're all pretty okay, except for the
A
Which
aliens.
solid
one?
6.
Again, David Fincher actually directed 3, which is shocking. He kind of disavows it. It was better than I remembered. But this is the FX take on the alien universe. Um,
A
and
prequel, right?
it's I think it's a
It's
completely different.
it's a prequel. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's a
yeah. Okay.
prequel to Alien.
Are you
I
sure?
read that somewhere. I read that somewhere on the thing.
I have to check the timeline because I mean it's aliens on Earth. I figured it was later.
It says it's a prequel set 2 years before the events of the
Oh,
1979 film Alien.
okay. Well, that works, I guess.
I'm a little confused as why like I don't get it. Is Earth abandoned at this point?
No,
I
no.
don't get that.
Basically, a ship that was basically picked up alien life forms, crashes back on Earth, and there's from the trailer, it says there's 5 different species that show up that escape, right? And they're all
I just was confused because they still clearly highlighting the xenomorph the most. Like
yes, yeah.
there's
Yeah,
clear shots
that's
of the
the iconic
xenomorph. So
image. Um, and but Noah Hawley's just like his track record is amazing. So again, Legion, Fargo series. So I have like big hopes for this because all his work's been pretty amazing, and so him in charge of it that makes me very hopeful. It'll probably be really dark. It'll probably be pretty twisted. The trailer looks like it's gonna be pretty scary, which I like scary aliens. I don't want them to be cute. I want them to kill some people. Um, but yeah, this is one of these franchises that I want to keep going, unlike Tron. What do you got? What are you got? Well, what have you guys watched the trailer?
did I saw both the teaser and then I saw the like extended one. So
This focus is going to be on the synthetics. That's what we kind of get from the from the trailer.
That actually bugged me a little bit
Why?
Why?
because it was like the it takes away. I think it takes away the magic of the synthetics. Because if you just make a synthetic with a consciousness of a human,
Mhm.
I'm eh, what? But the synthetics and aliens were always they're not human, so they have different motivations, and therefore making them better like bad guys and good guys because you don't really understand 100% sometimes the decisions they make. So I feel like it's a non like an unnecessary thing. Why just make her human or make her a synthetic? Don't make her accommodate because all they're doing is like, well, we can hurt her really bad and she doesn't have to die. Like that's kind of what I
That's
feel
kind
the
of
loophole
that's
is for
fair.
the
Yeah.
show.
I think that's fair.
Whereas like Bishop and uh,
Ash.
Ash, and then the other one who was it for David?
Oh yeah,
David
David. Yes.
was
Yeah. I like
okay.
those films. I like the
So all of those are great because of the way they act, they're monotone, or they're like, um, they're kind of creepy.
yeah.
That's what makes those synthetics good in the Alien franchise. And I feel like we're kind of losing that now.
Well, again, I want to see where he goes with it. The feel of the trailer looks really good. It's leaning into the horror aspect of it, which again, again, Cameron's Aliens is amazing, but it's an action film. It's not scary. Um, so I'm kind of happy to see that element of it. And again, Holly's got a weird aesthetic. It's a little twisted. You kind of even feel that aesthetic, like that vibe, even looking at the trailer. If you can't tell, I'm like really excited for this. I
Yeah,
love it. Love it.
I've been kind of let down a bit by the previous for the last couple or few Alien movies.
Yeah, the
Not
last
that
one.
they were bad, but just like it's not what I
You guys
wanted.
didn't like Romulus? I was on board. I liked it. It
It
was
was
Yeah,
entertaining.
yeah, they're fine. And
it
it's
was
just like the
cute.
Predator movies. It's like I love these franchises so much that any type of success they get, I'll be on board with. So like this upcoming Alien Earth thing, like it's I don't know much about it, but it's like I just want it to be good because I want that IP to thrive. Um, but I will ask, like, Kurt, if you could have your dream director for the next Alien movie, who would you choose? Like, if they're like, okay, you're the show, you run it all. Here's a blank paycheck. Go get your director. Like, who would you choose?
I would probably give it a couple answers. I'd probably give it to David Fincher so he can redo what he with Alien because I think
Ooh,
he would just we would
yeah.
get seven with Alien. Um, or just to take in another direction, like a Guillermo del Toro,
Oh,
where it's got a lot more kind of social exploration, super violent, but it'll
Be
just be
Spanish though.
beautiful. What?
I said it'd be in Spanish. Because
I'm
he's
okay
always
with
like he always
that.
makes movies in different languages. I like Guillermo del Toro. I do like him a lot. It'd be weird though. The xenomorphs would have like heads that were too big, and I feel like it's art
eyes on their
direction.
hands and shit.
Yeah,
Guillermo del Toro, not Terry Gilliam. I mean, come on, that'd be fun. Um,
I'd choose Scorsese so the aliens could have like those mob boss conversations.
my issue with Romulus was that it was too derivative. Like the director who I really liked, and when I actually saw him at Comic-Con last year before it came out, I was like so hopeful. But he loved probably like me, he loved it so much is that the damn thing is just like a repeat. He's just basically cutting together the edits of the older movies together, like shot by shot. There's stuff in there. Like really, get away from her, bitch. Like you really threw that in there. That is so
It's
stupid.
so
Yeah,
forced.
you
So
liked
forced.
Superman.
Going up the elevator, and like it's shot by shot, and we didn't need to. You didn't need to bring Alien 4 back into this. We were okay with that. Forgetting that one.
Yeah. There's a difference between a love letter and then just
No, I was
boring writing.
I was gonna say you guys like Superman, which was nothing but a love letter to the original
Hey, I give
Superman.
it a 7. So that's not a love. That's a hard 6, but with 1 point of respect.
what I liked about Romulus, and I know I get it, it was a lot of just rehashing kind of some of the original tropes and stuff. But what I liked about it was again, the synthetic was good. Like, he's kind of busted, so he acts a little weird,
Yeah.
but he's still a synthetic. And I liked that his personality changed when they put him in the chip in his head.
Okay.
That stuff was cool.
Yes, he was the best thing about that movie, and he was great. I think so. I think most of the performances were good. My problem was the script and the director, not writing his own
Okay.
story.
I did like that it was
Okay.
dark again. It wasn't bright.
True. No, again, there are things I liked about it. I liked a lot about it, but I didn't like the fact that I was watching the older movies being revisited over and over again. So
Fair.
with the new one, it looks like at least we're trying something different.
So here's my issue, my take on this. I'm actually the least excited for this, not because I don't want it to succeed. There's a new Predator movie coming out, by the way, that I'm also like concerned with. But so these franchises I want to be good because I love Predator. The original Predator is one of my favorite movies. Alien and Aliens, which I quote Aliens a lot, just like Jurassic Park. So I love those movies. But TV shows in general, this is just me with TV shows, have a tendency to be really good and they slow down, and then Pedro Pascal gets replaced by another person and takes over the lead of the show. I'm just saying,
That's
like this is the kind of stuff that happens. And I got burned with Game of Thrones. Gonna put it out there. Got burned with Game of Thrones. The last TV show that I watched all the way through was The Penguin. I love that series. But TV shows, I'm just like, I can't. And then my last thing with TV shows, the episodes are an hour long. They're not TV shows anymore. They're movies
Yeah.
in increments. So that's another problem for me who works a lot. I can't sit there and watch 15 hours
So
of stuff and stay interested. That's just me.
Predator Prey was fantastic.
I never saw it, so I know,
What's
but
wrong with
I just
you?
haven't had a chance.
Dude, it's the best Predator, barring the first one. It is amazing. But then I'm guessing you haven't seen the new animated one.
Yeah, my friend said the animated
No.
one is the second best one,
It is.
and
It,
Prey is the third best.
yep. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, Predator 2 is pretty great, guys. I know people talk shit on it, but
Danny Glover.
it's got its charm. It's got its charm, okay?
Oh, no. Okay. Okay.
No, yeah, no.
Okay. What's our excitement level here?
You're not going to believe this.
It better not be a hard 6.
Well, hold on. Well, all right. Well, it's a 6.1. No, because it's
Make me come over there, man.
because it's aliens, I'm going to say, and it's a TV 7.5. 7.5.
Okay.
Like because and I a lot of the thrust is that I want it to be good. So yeah, I'm cheering for it.
Dig it. Where you at? Where you at, Milo?
I'm okay, and my judgment is strictly on that it's a series. It will probably not launch all the episodes at once. They'll do an episode every week, which I hate because then we were supposed to step away from that format once we got streaming.
It's FX. It'll be one a week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all this bullshit tactics that we were supposed to get away from by canceling cable and going to streaming services.
He's
They're
mad
doing
about
same
the
thing.
man more than the show.
So yeah, so my thing, I'm at a 4, maybe a 3.5 because of how the format works and because TV shows in general do not interest me because dude, I work every single day of the week. It's hard for me to sit down for an hour and be like, I can watch part of this story and not, movies are different. There's my explanation. Movies, you sit down for 2 hours, you get the beginning and the end, you saw the story.
You have the
Okay, let me ask. So it's at a 4 right now. If they released all the episodes, all like 10 episodes all at once, how high would what would your score be then if it was all
I'd
at
be
once?
at an 8. If all the episodes were
So it would double.
It would double because then I could just watch it all the way through. Like,
So then how about this? When it comes out, don't even watch it until all the episodes are out.
Oh,
Then
don't
you're
worry,
excited.
I'm way ahead on you on that one. I'm not going to watch it.
There you go. And then it'll be at an 8. The longer you watch it,
Well,
the higher it'll be.
here's the other problem. I don't have Hulu, so
Oh,
I mean, I gotta pay for something else to watch this on. Nah, man. Mine is a barrier to entry. I will say that. I will be honest about it. It's a barrier to entry. I cannot watch it because I cannot watch it.
You're telling me you put fucking Project Hail Mary or the Hail Mary Project at a fucking 6 and you put Alien Earth at a 4.5?
But you have to understand.
I don't.
On one end, I have AMC Pass already that gives me 4 tickets a week at $28 a month. It costs me nothing really because
So
I'm going to see
50% of his score is based on his personal accessibility to the
On
content,
schedule.
not the actual content.
Hey, but
itself.
that's fair to
Not
put it
fair.
in because
It's not.
the franchise. Look, I love Alien.
I'm gonna.
If I have to go through hoops and then also wait for it, because that they release the episodes 1 week at a time because they want you to subscribe for longer than a month. That's why they do it.
Kurt's gonna
I'm mad
veto
at
this
FX.
shit.
Okay,
So
I'm
fast.
mad at TV. I'm sorry. I'm mad at TV. I'm not mad at Alien. But I mean,
We are done here. Okay, so I'm at a 9. And maybe a
His
9.
anger is at a 9.
Okay, then it's a fucking 10. I'm at
It's
a
a 10. It's a red hot 10.
I gotta compensate for Mr. Fucking I don't have Hulu over there. No, that's what I'm going with. I'm at a
now we're classists. Now we're shaming the poor. Okay.
Okay, everyone. Let's wrap it up here. Okay, so we got Fantastic Four coming up next week, so we'll plan on meeting up for that. I'm going to head to Comic-Con in a few days. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for Tiny Table 3 one more time.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful night. We'll see y'all later. We'll see you after Comic-Con when I've had no sleep and I look even worse than I do now. Bye, guys.